my Homestuckers, or whatever this fandom is called. I'm your host, Felix, here on Vlogstuck, to go over the new trailer, well, air quotes around new trailer, for the Homestuck fan project releasing on March 13th this week, Specstuck. I'm going to keep this intro short, so let's just get straight into this trailer analysis. So, we start the beginning of this trailer with the iconic Homestuck ad curtains going from this green color to the pink color, which is, like, I'm pretty sure just the same color as the Specstuck symbol, which we also get to see is the shape of a diamond, as well as the fact that it has 7 individual squares, meaning that, at the very least for the suburb game, we're going to be getting 7 new players instead of 4 like in base Homestuck. We then get to see that the moon and the earth are both completely gray from a satellite view, and then we end up zooming in onto Earth into what looks like into Mexico. And as we zoom in more into Mexico, we see that the ground seems to be half pink, a very vibrant pink, and a half green, and with a little bit of like an orange middle-ish part in between the two. And when we zoom in even more, I'm guessing we zoom in into that more orange area, which implies that it might be taking place during autumn time. We then get to see a nice little farmhouse, which we later figure out is the house of Mike, or is going to be this universe's Dave. We get to see like these animals inside of a pen, which I'm assuming are ponies, which I'll explain later at the end of the video. We also get to see a motorcycle, as well as the fact that the farm that they're on is a corn farm. We also get to see 3 heads and what I assume is Mike's house fireplace, which I'm not quite sure what their lore relevance is yet, and I don't think we're going to know until the comic releases. We also get to see that just like Dave, he's super interested in music, more specifically rap, because we get to see a turntable on his desk, as well as a Sweet Bro and Hella Jeff comic, which I am aware of the fact that it is different names in the trailer. I'm just too lazy to bring it up in front of me right now. We then go from Mike's PC into one that has a Domu case with it, along with a ton of DVD cases that are lined up next to it, which could be for video games, they could be for movies. But we also do get to see an alchemist book as well, which is hard to see in the trailer, but it is a Madoka Magica poster, and later a QB plush as well. We zoom out on some kind of complex building that seems to be pretty old and also in the middle of a city as well, and this also is where I got the idea to even more so that this was taking place during autumn time, which is a bit weird considering the fact that when it's releasing the actual comic itself, it'll be March, so I'm not sure if maybe it's going to be a different time than what it is now, but yeah. We then also get to transition to see the Quebec flag, as well as a ton of owls, like sculptures or something like that, hanging off of the ceiling. We also get to see a gaming console, as well as a Metal Gear Solid game, which is actually kind of important, as well as like a broken chair, definitely done from Rage Gaming. We then move towards this deserty area, and we get to see the horizon, but more importantly, we get to see some smokestacks, as well as a plane in this area as well. We then also get to see the moon and the earth get engulfed by the light of the sun, which could mean that instead of having meteors coming down, it's the sun absorbing the 2 planets, which I'm kind of believing considering the fact that the sun already looked really, really close to the 2 planets. It zooms out from Mike's perspective from his glasses and onto the TV control console things, and we also get to see that it is not in the shape of a diamond like it should be, because these TV screens are always the shape of the people and like the amount of players that are playing. But also, the text that appears is not only the Specstuck pink color, but it also uses an 8. And if you actually take a look at the teaser, not the trailer, you can see a shadow of what looks to be a troll. So it's possible that this is somebody from the Circuit family that is speaking to us. My current theories on what is going to happen is that Mike is going to be our main guy, seeing on how we have really only seen 3 characters. Mike is clearly going to be our Dave, as well as the 2 other girls, Lily and Eden, are going to be our Rose and Jade. We do also have that mysteriously troll character who could be pretending to be a human, kind of like Calliope was when she was pretending to be a troll. There's also going to be significantly a lot more time shenanigans due to the fact that there's just some media that shouldn't be existing in 2009. Anyways, that's all I have. There might have been some stuff I skipped over, mostly just because I didn't see it as important or just forgot in my notes. But either way, I would love to hear your guys' comments and discussion in the description below, and also in the Specstuck Discord server, which is in the description, as well as the YouTube channel and the official website where you can go read it. I hope y'all have a wonderful day.